We will praise you for your steadfast love, O Lord, and proclaim your faithfulness to all generations. For your steadfast love endures forever, and your faithfulness is as high as the heavens. Friends, it is so good to see you this morning. It's been a long time, and thank you for being here, and thank you for observing all of our safety procedures that we've put in place. We believe that we've accounted for everything, and maybe even exercising a little more caution than you're accustomed to. But your lives and your health are important to us, and so we thank you for being here, for wearing masks, for distancing, for the things that we've all been accustomed to in these months. And thank you for being here. For those who are joining us via live streaming or will watch it later in the day, the folks we've invited to worship with us today are those who in some way serve in worship in the sanctuary when we worship here. We've invited them to be a part of this, to observe some of the procedures that we put in place. And also it gives us a chance to have a live worshiping congregation to be with this morning. So welcome to all of you who are joining us from home. As Janine probably mentioned, some of the measures we've put in place obviously are unique to worship. The masks, the distancing. When we come to hymns we will sing or responses we're accustomed to, obviously I think Janine explained, we're not able to voice them out. That's one of the higher risk things that we've been told in worship. But feel free to mouth those words for yourself. And it's okay to greet one another, from a distance, respecting that distancing. So, while some measures are in place, we also need to be a little flexible with how we move through worship. So thank you. Thank you for being here. And we are so thankful that you're here. At points in worship, it will seem oddly quiet, especially at times when you're accustomed to actively participating. So just appreciate the words and gifts that are offered and let them touch your heart as if God is there blessing you today. So I believe when we get to communion again, I'll just offer a brief instruction as to how to proceed through distribution. But I think be here to worship God and to praise and thank God for God's goodness today. Let us take a moment as Linda leads us into worship. We are normally accustomed to kneeling for confession. I think it's a bit safer and easier for us all to remain seated. Let us turn to God. Let us confess our sin to God, whose steadfast love endures forever. O Lord, you taught us to love you and our neighbor, but we have not always lived in right relationships or walked in the light of your love. We have not always lifted you up as the Lord of the church and Lord of our lives, but have given in to other forces that seek to control us. Forgive us, Lord, and free us from the grasp that sin has on us, so we may worship and serve you in faith and with great joy. Amen. My friends, by the mercy of God and compassion of Christ, your sin is forgiven, and you are free to live within the lordship of Jesus Christ. For this, we give thanks to God. For those of you who are comfortable, I would invite you to stand as this hymn is sung. If you are more comfortable remaining seated, feel free to do that as well.